What's up, everybody? We're back at it again and again with another video. Act with Urgency by Hormozy.
The thing that richer people do is that they will act with urgency. And I would say that this is just not even richer people, this is entrepreneurs specifically that I'm making this video for, is that they act with urgency. All right. And so you can tell in some ways how successful someone's going to be by how quickly they do things. The gap between thoughts and action. And so this is something I personally work on a lot, which is like how quickly between when I make a decision to do something does it actually occur. And you can improve.
Make a decision to do something that does actually occur, because if we do not make a decision on whatever it is we are doing, we will be at the bottom of the rat race, which we do not want that. We want to be at the top of the rat race, top of the game, top of the self. And if we actually do the work that is needed to, then we can do more work than what is willing to be halved. And through this, we can actually improve
your potency as a person, how powerful you
improve your potency as a person, how powerful you can be. Whatever it is you're trying to do, say, think, act, it all acts with a sense of urgency. Wanting to get things that nobody has gotten. Wanting to do the things that nobody has said. Wanting nobody to do them because only you can do them. Only you can say them. Only you can do them. And through this, you must act through urgency, because the more potent the person is, the more powerful they seem. And through this potency, through this power, there is raw gratitude and raw delayed gratification, because they have a sense of urgency. They have a sense of being. They have a sense of power.
You are by decreasing the gap between thoughts and action. Like if you think about the hypothetical extreme of this, the God figure, if you will, thoughts and reality are one and the same. He thinks planets and universes and they appear. And so that would be the ultimate demonstration of power, in my opinion. And
the ultimate demonstration is to put thoughts and actions and beliefs all in the field of play, because if we just wait one time,
so we can approximate that. We can get as close to that as we can by shrinking the time it takes between when we think and when we decide.
Because if we shrink the time to when we think, to when we understand, because if we shrink the time to when we think, to when we decide, then we can put more action in what needs doing now, what work, what discipline, what action. And through this, we may never know where this life will lead us to, which is the best part about life, in my personal opinion, is that without knowing that we need to think and we need to decide on how we are acting, on how we are saying, on how we are doing. Because if we do not think and reflect and do the things that we are afraid of doing, then nobody else will understand.
Than when we ultimately do. When you don't have any more information to collect in order to make a decision, then you...
When you have no more information to collect under the order to make a decision, to have more information to collect in order to make a decision, then we will get to the end goal, the end result. Because if we do not make information to collect in order without to make a decision, then our decision is based around other things. And through this, we know what those other things are.
Make the decision. And you make the decision by eliminating alternatives.
You make the decision by eliminating alternatives, because And if you make a decision by eliminating the alternatives, then there'll be no other alternatives for you to do, for you to say, for you to think. And when you eliminate alternatives, that is when you become better on the field of play, on the field of understanding, on the field of productivity.
So like literally the word decide comes from decadere, which is Latin for to cut off. And so the question is, what thing are you eliminating by making the decision that you're going to make? And
what are you eliminating by making the decision that you are going to eliminate by making that decision? What are you going to put forward? What are you going to kill? What are you going to try? Because the way I look at it is that it's trial and error within this game of life.
really easy tactical thing is whenever you say I'm going to get this done by the end of the week, ask yourself, can I get it done by the end of the day? And
because if you wait till the end of the week and get it done by the end of the day, then you know that you can do more work than what is grasped. And the more work you do, the better it is for each other, and the better it is for you.
that seems like a very small hack, but that increases your pace of progress by 7x.
Even though it looks small, even though it looks micromental, but at the end of the day, it increases your productivity and your pace by progressing 7x because you do the thing by the end of the hour versus end of the week. Because if you wait too long to do that thing to the end of the week, then you won't be ahead. You'll be behind, just like everybody else.
And so if you hear that, you're like, wow, 7x. It's like, yeah. And for that reason, there are people who are working 100 times faster than you. And I think that this is a really good cultural thing, which is you can just say end of day, not end of week, and not end of month, end of week. So in each of the instances, this is a 4x increase, this is a 7x increase, right? And you can even go end of day goes into end of hour. Now, this is one that Layla talks about a lot. She's a master operator.